You want to learn how to vlog, but you don't know how to go about it. Well, good for you. You clicked on this video. I'm going to show you just how you can start vlogging on your channel today. You can even step back from your tripod a little bit and use different perspectives and creative angles, much like this one. This is an upward view. Right now I have my tripod on the ground and I'm able to vlog. I have my wireless microphone. Definitely invest into a wireless microphone if you don't already have one. They start anywhere from $30 to about $150. Right now I'm using my Hollyland Lark M2S, and I definitely do have a Hollyland Lark M2, but it's kind of frustrating to get the wind muff on because it's a breezy day, it's kind of chilly, and I would prefer to have my wind muff on my microphone so that way the wind is blocked out. I can put on noise cancellation mode as well, but it's more of a hollow sound, so I prefer the pure audio of the standard mode. So if you don't already have a wireless microphone, make sure you definitely invest in one of these budget wireless microphones. And I'll make a separate video showcasing budget wireless microphones. I preferably started with a wired lav mic. I didn't always have a wireless mic, and then I upgraded to a shotgun mic I was using for a lot of my content for a while when I was doing my talking head videos. So make sure if you are using a mirrored camera, DSLR camera, make sure you can get a wireless microphone, because the Hollyland Lark M2S and the Hollyland Lark M2 both come with an adapter you can use in the hot shoe of your DSLR or mirrored camera, or you can invest in a good standard shotgun mic. They go from anywhere from $40 to about $200 on Amazon. So you definitely have to make sure your sound is right if you're vlogging. So therefore, get on Amazon or eBay, place an order for one if you don't already have one of these. These are dynamic, amazing sounding microphones. As a content creator, you could even utilize this angle. As someone who is easily attracted to the allure of different angles and perspectives, most vloggers will use angles like this to tell a story in their videos. And that's another thing we're gonna get into in this segment coming up right here. You can't be afraid to be creative, especially if you're telling a story. If you are talking to your audience from just a standard perspective the entire video, 9 times out of 10, some people will listen and others will click off in the video. It's all about how creative you are willing to get with your angles. And also, you have to be willing to tell a compelling story. Another thing is, you got to be willing to tell a compelling story. If you say, for example, me and my buddy Jerry, after work, we went to go play a game of basketball. We won and it was a good time. People will instantly click off that video. You see, you got to be willing to be a rare standout in storytelling. You got to tell a compelling story that's going to keep your audience engaged, entertained, and coming back to your channel. For example, after work, me and my buddy, we decided to hang out. I asked him if he wanted to shoot around the basketball. He said, yeah, I'm down. So we go to the local basketball court. There was a group of guys there who didn't agree with sharing the court. So we made a bet with them. If we win, we get the court. And if they win, we go home. So long story short, we was playing basketball. I made a layup. As I was coming down, one of the guys stepped on my shoes, so I elbowed him. We had words, things got escalated, and then next thing we know, police shows up at the scene. You see how intricate that story was. You see how deep that story was, and how it went from me going from work to hanging out with my friend to playing basketball and getting into a fight on the court. God forbid that would happen in real life, but you see how telling a compelling story can keep your audience engaged and entertained. So make sure you're keeping eye contact with your viewers. It's like a friend talking to another friend. You build that trust with your viewers and you keep people engaged in your videos and your content. You keep them coming back. Now, some people like to tell a story looking this way. Some like to tell it that way. Some people like to look to the side and occasionally look back and forth between the camera and their script. And if you don't know, a lot of content creators actually prefer writing scripts because we're human beings. We're forgetful. We can forget some things. So to beat out all those filler words, ahs, ums, ands, and blank spaces, you would have to write a script so you can deliver a clear and concise message with your viewers. Because what's going to happen is people are going to see that you're using a lot of those filler words if you don't use a script and you're forgetful. They're going to see that and they're going to click off the video because they're going to feel like you can't deliver them the message that they were looking for, the information that they were looking for in a timely manner. They're going to look at it, okay, this person using a lot of ums, ahs, and I don't knows, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to find another video, another channel that can deliver the same message, the same video in a timely manner, in a clear, concise way in which I can understand. So what I want you to do is when you are recording a video, if you are forgetful, if you cannot go off the top of your head, write down everything you want to explain on a piece of paper or open up a notepad app on your phone, make a script, and read off of your script if you have to. It's nothing wrong with it. It's absolutely nothing wrong with reading from a script. But also keep eye contact with your viewers when you're recording. It builds that trust with your audience and it keeps them coming back and keeps them engaged with each individual video that you release. But above all these things, just have fun with it. See how many creative shots you can put into your video. See how many creative scenes you can implement into your editing process for your vlog. I know that YouTube can sometimes seem like a job, and through the editing process, vlogging can sometimes seem like a chore, but it's all about how much creative passion you're willing to put into this, how much drive you're willing to put into this. And if this is your dream, you'll try and try and try until you make a hit video or a vlog. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I hope this video helps you out. If you are curious or if you want to get into creating a vlog for the first time, all you're really going to need is a camera, DSLR, mirror, digital, or even an action camera. And if you don't have that, utilize your smartphone. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to show up. I love you guys, and I'll see you on the next one. God bless. Peace.